Okay, now we're going to fit a S-shaped trend where the trend takes off very slowly and then there is a dramatic increase and then it tapers off and steadies itself. So there are a lot of products, especially technology products, which will have a trend of that type. So if you want to fit a trend like that, once again we have to use solver for that. So that kind of function will look like this. So where t is time, where y sub t is given by a e to the power of minus b. Okay, so that's a is one parameter, b is another parameter. Then times another e to the power of minus c. Okay, c is another parameter, and that is c sub ct. Okay, so we will use the data from advertising problem from the previous sheet. So let's first get the data. Okay, so okay. Now we're going to use these three cells as the changing cells. Okay, and this will be our RMSE that needs to be minimized. Okay, let's first set the trend up. Alpha or A, make that absolute reference. Okay, times EXP minus B, absolute reference that. Okay, times EXP minus the C parameter times T is over here. So 1, 2. Okay, so that's the trend. Copy that. Okay, right now it's 0 because we have not found the values for these parameters. Once we run solver, we'll have the values there. And RMSE, the actual values, comma, the predicted trend. And that will give us the RMSE. Now we are ready to run solver. Okay. Now let's reset. So now that is the RMSE we want to minimize, and by changing cells of these and we solve. Okay, there you go. Now we can plot the sales and the trend and then see how they match with each other. So let's do it this way. So that's going to be our x-axis, and then sales will be one line and trend will be another line. Okay, so sales and trend. So this is sales versus advertising. Okay. And you see that this kind of function approximates your trend more closely. So this is a way of fitting the S curve.